Hello, Just Too Good here, back with another video, and we're going straight into the Toy Fair once again, because today is the New York Toy Fair, so all these new pictures were released today. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look, and I'm going to express my thoughts on the LEGO Star Wars Summer 2015 sets, and the LEGO Minecraft Summer 2015 sets. All my pictures will be from toyark.com, so please check that out, a link to that in the description. And without further ado, let's get straight into this. So the first set we'll be looking at today is the LEGO Star Wars TIE Fighter. Now, a lot of people call this UCS, a lot of people don't call it UCS, so I guess I'll just call it TIE Fighter. But basically, it's a direct-to-consumer TIE Fighter that's huge, one of the biggest TIE Fighters that LEGO has released to date. And honestly, not really a huge fan of this, just personally, because I like the TIE Fighter, I like TIE Fighters, but I don't really have an incentive to buy this, I guess, because, I don't know, I guess I'm more of a fan of TIE Advance more than regular TIE Fighters. And the one that they released that was a little bit more, I guess, minifigure sized was I think in like 2012 was actually basically what I would want from a TIE Fighter set, where it was really cheap. It was like 60 bucks compared to this is 200. And yeah, that's really all I would really want. I would want a cheaper TIE Fighter, not like a huge one. But that's okay because, I don't really collect big direct-to-consumer Star Wars vehicles. So I guess it's just not my taste personally. And that doesn't make it a bad set, just I'm not a fan of it because, I don't really collect bigger vehicles. So that's really it with that, and that is 200 bucks. And then moving on, they also revealed the LEGO Star Wars Buildable figures, or as they call them here, battle figures right there. And they are very interesting because they only revealed 2 today, so they're keeping the others under wraps for now. But they released in September, and I believe they're $20 each, or these 2 are $20. And the Darth Vader one actually looks really cool. I like how this came out. It's not like it's okay. I like it a lot. It's not perfect, but I like it a lot. That's the best way to put it. I like the cape. I like his head mold because it looks pretty cool, and I like the body because it looks a little bit like how he has in the movie. He has more of like a suit that kind of resembles a little bit more robotic. It's metal and whatnot. But when you look at the second figure they revealed, Luke Skywalker, not a big fan of this one because I don't like it when LEGO puts human heads on construction figures just because I'm not used to it. I'm used to seeing, Bionicle type figures and Hero Factory type figures where they look a little bit more like they're robotic, I guess, is the best way to put it. So it doesn't mend too well. That's the same problem I had with the Joker minifigure or the Joker contraction figure, the Green Lantern one, and all those other ones from the Ultra Build line for Marvel and DC. But it reminds me a little bit of Galador, to be honest, this Skywalker one. And so, sorry about that, Luke, whatever. And I actually am curious enough I might actually pick this up just out of curiosity. And specifically this Luke one, because I don't know. I want to see, maybe I'll do like a comparison of Galador, because I have a friend who has like hundreds of, or like, I think it's like, he has like half of, or I think he has most of the Galador sets released because he used to watch it. But let's move on. And the LEGO Star Wars event calendar for this year, don't want to spoil it too much, but C-3PO and R2-D2 basically have holiday themed costumes or whatever, and the C-3PO one I don't dig too much, but the R2-D2 one's pretty cute. I like how they use that Stone Warrior headpiece, or kind of Stone Warrior little piece right here clipped onto that little clip as kind of like a reindeer antlers, which I think is pretty clever. And the figures in there are really good, but I don't want to show them too much because I don't want to get spoilers or whatever. So I will be picking that event calendar up most likely. The Imperial Assault Carrier, I actually like how this looks. You know what? I like how this looks. It looks really weird and out of the comfort zone of what we really get from LEGO Star Wars, and I like that. It looks a little bit more like a ship from a video game, honestly. Even I guess, should I say it? Should I say it? No, I'm not going to say it because I'm going to screw up the property so much. Yeah, because I was going to say ship and I didn't know if it was from that certain property. It does look like something from like Faster Than Light. I'm not too familiar with that, but it does look like a ship from that game. But the actual design of it, I like it. I just think the price is a little bit off. It's $130 for 1,216 pieces, which is, I guess it's all right. But like, I'm not going to fork over that much for this ship, so I'm probably not going to buy it. The coolest part actually is this inside. I like how the inside works. And you can also drop these little mini TIE Fighters, which is really out of scale because they also include minifigures in the set. So I don't know how that works out, but the minifigures in here are awesome because you get Sabine with her helmet, which is just so cool because we haven't gotten the helmet before. But honestly, Lego should have put the helmet in the smallest, the little whatever it's called, the speeder bike chase, if they were going to put it in this one. But I digress. You also get her hair as well. This guy right here, he's pretty cool for his hairpiece because I don't think we gotten that hairpiece in that tan color before, so that's really nice. And also this little astromech droid with the clear head, that's pretty cool. Other than that, not much else to say there. And the Imperial Shuttle Tydirium, I can't pronounce it, Tydirium, I believe, is pretty cool. I'm probably not going to get this one though. I mean, I've got into Lego Star Wars just recently, so I'm afraid to spend a lot of money on the theme just yet. And this is $100, which is a good price for it, and it looks very good. It looks faithful to the movies. And the coolest part is this little piece right here. I kind of want to see how that turns out in real life, like once somebody gets a set and reviews it on YouTube. That's a very weird kind of molding right there. And you may think that that might be just a mistake, but you could kind of see it on the box right there, which is really weird, and it's on Leia, but I wonder how that turns out because it's a weird clump. I don't know. Other than that, the Death Star Final Duel. This one's a really cool set. It's $80, which I don't know if the size is really an $80 set size, but I mean the pieces are, I guess. And plus you get that exclusive Darth Vader, which looks awesome. I love that new kind of molding for the helmet because as much as I love the old helmet, it's been so long that we've been using that. So I don't know. It's kind of cool to get a new kind of helmet. And there you go. You got the Ultra, the buildable figure, action figures that they revealed today right there in this whole scene. But the rest of the set is, I don't know, it may be a little bit too small for the $80 price size. But I kind of like play sets from Lego Star Wars. And it reminds me a little bit of Palpatine's Arrest, which I actually wanted, even though it was some prequel stuff. Because I like the play set of it. And this is kind of reminiscent of that. So I'll probably be picking this up. Then again, I haven't even picked up the Cantina yet, so we'll see how that turns out. Naboo Starfighter, I don't have any real interest in picking this up. I don't even know. Maybe if I see it early, I might pick it up, but other than that, never really cared for... What is this, episode 1? Episode 2? I don't even know. Whatever. Flash Beater. This one, I do like this one, even though it is some prequel stuff, because I remember the old one. I actually did not have the old one, but I used to play with it at my friend's house. And the old Flash Beater was so cute. I love the box for it and everything. So I will be picking this up because it's only $30. And you get some cool minifigures right here. And then this thing right there. So there you go. That looks pretty slick. And that's really it for Star Wars, I believe. Yeah, that's it. Of course, the Force Awakens sets come out in September. So we will be seeing those probably around that time because I don't want to reveal anything from that movie. Anyways, let's go on to Minecraft. In Minecraft... Honestly, I like the first wave of sets a lot, and I just don't really have space to put them anywhere, which is kind of a dilemma I'm facing right now. So I'll have to clean stuff up until I get these. But these look great because it comes with Alex, and Alex is a very cute little minifigure. I love how that came out. It is an it because it doesn't have a gender. Same with Steve. So the set looks pretty cool. This one, the Desert Outpost. Only problem is it's $60. I mean, the price for the first wave is actually really good. I like the prices for the first wave, but this one, I don't know. I feel a little bit, because, you know, it's 519 pieces for $60. And that is the cheapest way you could get Alex. Like, I wish it would have been included in the smallest set, the dungeon, which is right here. Because this dungeon set, I don't even like, because it comes with 2 zombies and then Steve, basic minifigures. Because my favorite part of the Minecraft line is actually the minifigures, because I like how they came out. But the build itself right here is very, I don't even know. I don't like this build at all, being somebody who doesn't even play Minecraft. But this one's more of a battle pack. But anyways, let's go back to the Desert Outpost. This one has a cool build. I like how it came out. And I like even this little animal right there. I don't even know what that is. I think is that a wolf? I don't even know. But you know, I don't play the game, so I just kind of see what it is. I research it a little bit, and then there you go. And the build right here is actually really cool. I like how it kind of has like a desert look to it, of course, because it is a desert. And it has a building, which is, yeah, it's a pretty simple build. But, I mean, I just wish it was a little bit bigger or something so it could justify the price just a little bit more. Other than that, kind of digging this set, and I'll probably end up getting it. And this one is the Nether Fortress, and this one has a lot of cool minifigures because you got the zombie pigmen. Alex once again, and Steve in the diamond diamond armor, right? Yeah, and the build for this one is the figures are cool, but I don't know, the build for this one isn't really that good in my eyes, and especially since it's $80, right? Is it $80? Yeah, it's $80. So that's really high price for a set with 571 pieces, where the build doesn't look like it has too much play features to it and too much cool little compartments as I kind of want from the Minecraft theme, because I like the Minecraft theme for their little cool little buildings and their compartments. This one doesn't have too many. And alas, we have one more set left, which is the Snow Hideout, and this is $35. And I like how this one came out because you got the little snowman, and or it might be called something else. It is called something else. Snow Golem. That's it. Snow Golem. See, I don't even play the game, and it has a cool design to it. It's like basically the first night, but with snow. And I like that because I love the first night. I thought the first night was a really cool set. It's even the same price, at least if you get the first night from Target, I believe, $35. And yeah, I'll be picking that one up for sure. So the two I'm going to be picking up for sure are the Desert Outpost and the snow one. And then the ones I probably won't be getting are the dungeon and the Nether Fortress. Even though I am a sucker for $20 licensed sets, I'm probably not going to get the dungeon. I don't know. I haven't even built the cave yet, and I don't know. I gotta build the cave. So, alas, my favorite sets from Star Wars. Let's just go over this quick. Deleted that. Oh, crud. Where'd it go? There you go. It's loading. I mean, I can name it right off the bat when it's loading. My favorite sets from Star Wars are the Death Star battle, or final duel at the Death Star, and the Flash Beater. Those two I'll probably be getting. And my least favorites are probably the Luke little ultra big figure, or whatever the heck you call it. And of course, this is not loading now. All right. And yeah, that's it. I don't really have too much thoughts specifically on the Star Wars theme. Again, I am very new to this theme, but I'll definitely be getting some of these from the Summer Wave, and we'll see how it turns out. Please tell me your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you guys later. Please check out toyark.com for these pictures. Bye.